Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chris's collection. Today, we're moving along with the D's, and we're entering, of course, Dead Rising 2. Right after Dead Rising. That's how it goes alphabetically, anyway. And that's how it went in release, too, which is kind of crazy. Dead Rising 2 is a really great game. I think it's probably the best of all the Dead Rising games, I feel. It really, like, first of all, the terror's reality, that was so much fun. And secondly, like, it really did fix a lot of the problems that I felt Dead Rising 1 had. It fixed with this game. And on top of that, I just felt the story was more, I don't know, like, it was more, like, appealing, I guess, because of what Chuck Green is going through with his daughter and stuff like that. Story of how I got it, I knew the game was coming. I had played Case Zero, which was, oh, God, such a fun way of, like, a $5, like, prologue game just to get people's mouths watering. I had played that. I was super stoked for it. And, this game was coming out, this was when I was, like, hightailing it in gaming, man. 2010, oh, fuck. I was, like, pre-order, I would go to my local GameStop and do all that stuff, like, pre-order and, like, whatever. Because I like my local GameStop, man. Like, I hear all these horror stories of GameStop, and the one I had was fucking awesome. With, like, really nice people. I don't know. I haven't gone there in years because, like, I'm a dad and we have one car and I stay home and it just makes more sense for me to order games online. But back in my young college days, it was cool. But anyway, so yeah, I had gotten this and I pre-ordered it. And if I recall correctly, yeah, I think this was a midnight. I think I went at midnight to pick this up. I was going to a lot of midnights in 2010. I mentioned earlier I went to the Alan Wake one, which was the same time that Red Dead Redemption came out. So, yeah, I was going to a lot of midnights. It was just something, you did. Like, I had nowhere else to go. I was a college student. I had so much free time during that time, man. Like, it was just, I could go, and it was right there. It was right next to my house. It was like, no joke. Like, I could walk, and I probably would get there in, like, 10 minutes. Because if I ran, I'd probably get there sooner, but if I was, like, slow walking, 10 minutes. Driving was, like, 2 minutes. But yeah, I got this game, and took it home and started playing it, and, I loved it. I thought it was really cool. Midnights are something I don't really do as often. I don't know if I mentioned that during the Alan Wake. I think the last midnight launch I did for something video game related, I think it was when I actually got my Xbox One and the PS4 that I went with my sister both times because my wife, bless her heart, was like, I can't fucking do this. And now I don't really do it as much. I think, like, Final Fantasy VII, the remake, came out at midnight and I stood up for it and I was exhausted the next day because it's just, I don't know, man. I'm 33 at the time of this recording, and that's just sort of what happens. But, around this time, it was like, slap happy, let's go and do whatever the fuck we want to do kind of thing. And so, yeah, man, I went. I was like, what, 20, oh, God, what was I, 23? Yeah, it was 10 years ago. I was 23 years old, yeah. So, look what 10 years can do, kids. No, I'm kidding. But, alright, guys, that's the story. I picked it up, brought it home, loved it. I think Dead Rising 2 is just the shit. It's such a fun game. And, that is what happened. But, alright, guys, well, thank you so much for watching. We will be back. I realized I played none of the game. It actually has a really cool intro here. Way cooler than the OG Dead Rising, I think. I mean, look at this. With a motorcycle. Driving around. That guy Leon's a dick, making jokes about your dead wife. So you're like, fuck him, I'm gonna beat him. But, alright guys, well, thank you so much for watching. Look at that, controller broke on me. Let's see if I can fix that, because now it's happening during gameplay. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care. We'll be back later this week with some more Deadrising, actually. Yeah, stay tuned for that. All right, guys. Take care.